Welcome back, y'all. Stizzy here again with Master Detective Archives Rain Code Plus. And last time we got the big reveal that the true culprit behind the murder of Dr. Huesca in the critical lab is none other than Chief Yakao. I can't remember his last name, or maybe it's his first name because Japanese state their surnames first. But anywho, it was the chief. The Nocturnal Detective Agency was the real killer, and he ended up actually hiring the hitman to cover up him getting poisoned by the toxins. That was one of the security measures leading up to the lab where the doctor was. And now Yuma has discovered the truth, even though Vivia did his, well, I'm not going to say he did his best to mislead Yuma and try to get him to turn back. But I mean, yeah, he did something. So, but we still got the rest of the labyrinth to get through. So let's get to it.
So, Master using Amapel and the Sheltered Skank's time rewinding ability at the panel chamber? That was all part of Fuzzhead's plan?
The only way to get past security was to use both Amapel and that Forte. The Chief knew we'd figure that out.
I think it's more like he trusted us. He trusted that we would arrive at that conclusion.
I'm counting on you both. See you later.
Trust? How could this be a trust thing? He was clearly taking advantage of you all. He gathered the Master Detectives using a fake death threat, then used their fortes to commit murder. What a scumbag! He used you all to get away with murder!
Well, he used us, but he wasn't planning on getting away with it.
Coward of them all. Master, grab that coward and...
Enough! Why did it have to come to this? Chief Yago saved me. He took me in. I had lost everything. Even my memories.
He didn't really took you in. He was your place of employment. You were assigned there.
Sure, he may have been a little pushy at times. But still, I really admired him.
Why?
So, why?
I mean, he was somewhat... He was kind of an amusing fellow, but...
Is this about the woman in the picture? Chief, please tell me! Or
There's no point in asking. That's just a mystery phantom. It's not the real Fuzzhead.
Yeah, but they do represent their real-life counterparts, do they not? So he may know the Chief's true motives. Or, I guess, Chief died in real life, so... Ah, so he was just another suit.
Are a reflection of the same people in the real world, right? Which means he should hold the same thoughts. The photo behind the houseplant. I don't know what the Chief was hiding. But that photo must have been dropped by the hitman after he was done with it. The Chief picked it up and used his own blood to obscure the face. He knew the truth would be exposed if that photo was found. So, he hid it behind the potted plant.
He could block the face, but not the fuzz.
Almost like he wrote a dying message. But in truth, it was actually a secret he wanted to keep hidden.
Master, I think you know this, but to exit the mystery labyrinth, you will have to eliminate the culprit.
eliminate the Chief?
Hey! Good news for you, he's already dying.
Really going to do this?
In fact, he probably should be dead already, since the
After all
toxins
the
take 30
mysteries are
minutes,
solved,
and the
chief
stab
back in the
wound
real
couldn't have
world
helped.
will die. But you saw yourself, Yuma. The chief is already knocking on death's door. Will you still bury him in the name of truth?
Yes.
The chief took me in when I had no memories, or anyone to turn to. I trusted him from the bottom of my heart. Now, I have to end his life?
You know, I liked it, surprisingly. The little bit of peace and quiet I found at the Nocturnal Detective Agency.
Vivia, you knew the truth behind this case from the very beginning.
I had a hunch. Because of my spectral projection, I knew the chief had been planning something for quite some time. But I pretended not to see.
Oh, so you're complicit as
I
well.
admired him and the world he had made.
What world?
That's why you threatened me, and were so uncooperative in the investigation.
I knew you would reach the truth eventually, Yuma. But I tried my best to keep you away. Exposing the truth won't save anyone. Neither the chief nor you.
No, we're entering the grid.
You've already come this far. You've got to finish this. What'll happen to the other master detectives if you die here? Didn't you say you wanted to expose the truth and save everyone?
Vivia, you told me that the time would come when I'd have to prove my conviction. The conviction to accept the truth, no matter how cruel it may be. Now is that time, isn't it?
Yes, and yet you intend to continue. If you're prepared for it.
Can we just take a moment and stop and appreciate, like, what a colossal asshole Vivia is? He knew that the chief was likely planning murder. And whether it was another hunch that Yuma would be directly involved in trying to figure out the investigation of Chief said murder, he didn't say anything. He didn't try to stop the chief or change his mind. He didn't warn any of the other detectives, not Yuma, Halara, Dezuhiko, Fubuki, anyone, that the chief could have been, it was planning to murder someone. And, yeah, he just lets Yuma out to dry. And he's been prodding him this whole time. This whole BS about looking through the exposing the cracks and the cracks growing larger, and then he'll shatter the mirror, and oh no, your whole world will be gone. This world of this detective agency you've been a part of for not even a week, with this guy you just met who didn't take you in. Like I said, Chief Yaku did not take Yuma in. Yuma was assigned by the WDO to go work at the agency. Now, it's true, he did come around and he did persuade the peacekeepers not to arrest Yuma, because they were going to do that anyways. But, yeah, I don't know. I'm just not feeling this payoff at all, to be honest. So, I'll shut up.
You better not get in Master's way again!
Yuma, do you remember when the chief's soul called out to us?
Huh?
Yeah, the truth is cruel. Never in history has the truth been known to be kind. But you know what? Turning your eyes away from the truth and living a lie is harsh too. In the end, you can never look away from the truth. As long as you live, you must face that pain. So really, what's the point of worrying so much about it? When you're lost, believe in your own heart. That way, even if things end up all wrong, at least you can stand proud.
I always averted my eyes from the truth. For my own sake. My own peace and quiet. But I could never say with confidence that I was proud of myself. In the end, I was just running away from everything.
Well, I'm glad you realized that.
That's why I entrust this to you, Yuma.
And trust what?
You signed a pact with the Death God in your desire for the truth. I want to see your conviction. As long as you don't stray from exposing all truth, I believe you'll be able to face it, cruel as it may be. I want to see it through to the end. It's why I followed you here.
It was more like you were kicked in by
that
Shinigami.
sense, we're accomplices. If you must bring down the chief, then I will lend a hand. I won't avert my eyes any longer. I, too, want to live with my head held high. Because I, too, am a detective.
Vivia.
When you're lost, believe in your own heart. That way, even if things end up all wrong, at least you can stand proud.
I understand, Chief Yako. Thank you for everything you've done for me.
Oh, that's right, it's Yako. I keep saying taco. Maybe it's because I'm hungry. Hey, Vivi, I thought you were helping us with the execution here. I don't see you in the cutscene. The Imperfect Insider. Alright, deduction denouement. Let's break it down, y'all. Okay, where is the secret lab located? It's on the end of the... Well, it's none of those. Okay. Death threat. Death threat sent to the detective agency and also sent to the peacekeepers. Yeah, none of those either. How was Dr. Huesca communicated with? The... Come on, you. There we go. Intercom. It passes out, wakes up, Chief goes in. Where did the culprit hide? It was one of the vents. I'm guessing that is also not been revealed yet. What did the culprit use to get past security? Omopath? Yeah. Alright, whose power was used in the panel room? That would be Fubuki. But that is also not available yet. What weapon was used to kill Dr. Huesca? That would be the knife. Stab, stab, stab. Alright, who killed the culprit? That would be the hitman. Again, also not revealed. So we gotta go backwards. Alright, let's see. Peacekeepers. Oh yeah, Amaterasu Corporation, yeah. Alright, I think this is where did he hide, yeah, and that would be the ventilation or decontamination device, yeah. Hiding in the vent, yeah. And whose power was used in the panel room? Fubugi's power. The power over time itself. Who killed the culprit? That'd be Fink. Who is the culprit? Chief Yakao. And that's the mystery unraveled, kids.
Step right up, step right up! Peacekeepers, a CEO, a research doctor, a hitman, and master detectives! 2 dead bodies, but lots of shady characters! Truth bombs are about to be dropped! Time for the deduction denouement!
The victim in this case is one Dr. Weska. This incident features a sinister and meticulously detailed plot centered on the doctor.
The old geezer was holed up inside a lab at Amaterasu HQ.
What kind of typing stance is that?
Lab with a totally overkill security system.
The culprit made thorough preparations beforehand to break through that system.
Boom killing a shut-in is hard work. The humane thing to do is to reintroduce him to society first.
Yeah, with that out of the way. Posing as a hitman, the culprit sent a death threat to the Peacekeepers, the detective agency, and the research lab. At the same time, they contracted a real hitman and had him infiltrate the research facility.
They spilled the beans about Gramps being in danger to lure both the Peacekeepers and the detectives to the lab.
You see, the master detective's presence at the scene was an indispensable part of the plan. It was how the culprit gained access to the research facility, after all. The hitman infiltrated the lab exactly as planned. And we arrived with Mikoto at the same time.
Stuff went down, blah blah blah, and Master got locked up by that Yomi guy.
I was rescued by Tetsuhiko and the culprit, who were disguised as peacekeepers. With the real peacekeepers rushing around, the culprit took advantage of the turmoil to sneak into the lab. But after catching up with them, the power suddenly went out, separating the culprit from the rest of the group.
The blackout itself was caused by the hitman, right? And getting separated was all part of the culprit's plan.
Right. They used the blackout as an opportunity to hide in the vents in the airlock chamber. Afterwards, we headed to the critical lab to check on the doctor's condition, just like the culprit directed us. But since that lab used a separate power supply, nothing strange had happened.
This whole "the doctor's in danger" spiel was an act, huh? He made a fool of you, Master. What a dick!
But then, someone attacked the doctor while we were trying to talk with him over the intercom. We had to get into the doctor's lab.
But that time, the old geezer was playing games with us. And he even tried to kill you and the others with a trap! That bastard wanted to use your dead bodies! He really got you there, Master!
Yeah, not really. I mean, like I said, Yuma's like half the size of the doctor.
Sam made the case even more confusing.
And Dezuhiko.
We tried to get to the doctor. The critical lab was guarded by tight security. The only way through was by using an Amapal. The culprit rode on it by emerging from their hiding place in the airlock vent and jumping onto the robot's head.
All aboard the Amapal Express! First stop, a shower of toxic gas! Humans can't protect themselves against the gas, but since it's not instantly fatal, it wasn't a problem. Next up, the panel chamber and high-voltage shocks! One wrong move, and he was insta-death! But thanks to that sheltered skank, we got all the continues we could want. So, we managed a perfect clear! The critical lab was finally breached!
The culprit had anticipated we would get through this way. They also knew they would die over and over as a result. The camera feed was affected when the culprit jumped on. I should have realized what was happening.
No use crying over spilt blood. On to the next thing.
Yeah, but he didn't really die because Fubuki turned back time, and he wouldn't even remember.
Oh yeah.
He probably would have thought, oh yeah, I'm probably dying since they're getting this wrong.
Arm and hit a switch. And when the door opened wide enough for a person to squeeze through, the killer snuck inside.
Amapal can't follow any new commands while its arm is extended, so the culprit didn't show up on the camera.
Then the culprit boom killed the old geezer using the same knife as the hitman. Gramps was pretty much deaf, so a backstab was easy peasy.
Then, the murderer tried to leave the room before Amapal entered. But they knocked the robot over on the way out.
We then went back into the airlock chamber vent to wait for you and the others to go by.
We entered the critical lab and found the doctor's body. The culprit used that time to get out of the vent and head for the hallway.
That was when they were found by the hitman. And stabbed.
They'd already been in contact with the toxic gas, so death was inevitable. However, dying by gas would expose them as the doctor's killer. So they hired the hitman to kill them, thereby concealing any involvement.
I'm guessing that whole ruse was
They were
to...
completely trusted in the master detective's capabilities.
I'm guessing that ruse was to protect the other detectives. But knowing how corrupt
Those
and
powers would get them close to the doctor.
power-hungry and the peacekeepers are, they would probably blame the detectives regardless.
I can't say for certain. Was it his pride as a detective? Did he simply not want his friends to know? Whatever it may be, I'm prepared to face the truth.
But he also counted on them solving the mystery.
And even included his own death in the plot. Yako Furio! It was you! I will expose the truth!
Oh, we didn't get to siege the fortress. Practice against Vivia, slouch.
Why? Chief Yako, why? Why didn't you ever talk to us about this? Why did it have to end this way? Why didn't you tell us? Is this really what you wanted? Can you even hear me?
It doesn't matter who it is. Exterminating the real culprit's soul and destroying the mystery labyrinth. That's why I'm here.
Enough of that doom and gloom. It's punishment time.
Bloodlust. Overflowing despair. The brilliant soul of Shinigami shall expunge this cursed case. Death to all deplorables. Through into the vile mystery labyrinth. Starting a shining rainbow glorious stellar spiral. Double celestial
Oh, Chief got to snuggle up in Shinigami's chest before Yuma did. Oh wait, has he done that yet? He's run his hand up and down her torso. And into her mouth.
Master's naivete must be rubbing off on me. I mean, not even I hated Buzzhead. That's weird. This mystery labyrinth is falling apart slower than usual. I wonder why.
We shouldn't let our guards down yet.
There's probably more mysteries behind
Do you really think
surrounding the whole case.
done here?
Huh?
Yeah, we still don't know why the Chief
You have
murdered
all
the doctor.
Fragments of truth that you sought. If so, we could just leave, right?
Some mysteries remain. Leaving now would be, honestly, it would be an insult to the Chief.
No, we haven't uncovered everything yet. No, there are still some mysteries remaining.
Huh? What's remaining? I reaped the culprit's soul already. I know it's slow, but this place is starting to come down.
The mystery of who ate my last Crustable.
Directly related to this case. I don't want to leave any questions unanswered, for Chief Yako's sake. Please, help me, Shinigami.
Oh, fine. I can't say no to you, Master. No, I can't resist helping you when you rely on me. First, we need to reveal whatever mysteries are left. That should open up a new path. Lay it all out, Master!
Down the barrel hole we go. Oh, it's sunset. Fireworks.
Are you ready?
Okay, the remaining mystery is Dr. Huesca's 5-letter word.
Just ignoring me now?
Motive, maybe? Nope. Not motive. His, It's not, well, I guess it's, I'm guessing it's death. What was the thing that proved Dr. Huesca's betrayal? Let's see, was there a D? No, there wasn't. Nom 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 nom. Maybe he was threatened and planned to swap places. What was the thing that proved Dr. Huesca's betrayal? It was the email, right? Yeah, yeah. There we go. Ah.
Go, go, go!
Okay. Hoping I don't run out of time before the A comes back around. There it is. Okay, where is that I? There it is. Get the L. Yes, there we go. Nice. Oh, butt shot. Maybe it's sunset because this is down later in the labyrinth than usual, or because we're later into the game.
Oh, it's a secret dungeon! The labyrinth must be breaking down so slowly because the identity of the culprit isn't the only mystery. But it's still definitely coming down, so you better hurry, Master!
Yeah, got it.
Yuma, I'll follow you to the end until you reach the truth.
Thank you.
Alright, well that's reassuring. Yuma, find the truth no matter what it takes. I'll follow you anywhere. Let's go, Master! Alright. Down the steps into the dungeon. I swear if there are 2 pumpkin heads on the other side of this door, I'm gonna be very upset.
Do you regret this, Yuma?
be lying if I said I didn't.
I've been thinking. Remember what the Chief's soul said? If you keep that in mind while knowing who the true culprit is, doesn't it seem like he wanted you to find the truth? Even though he was the culprit himself.
Why is that?
Maybe there's a hidden truth behind this case, and the Chief wanted us to find it.
There could be some anonymous person involved.
If Anonymous is part of this case, they must have a motive for killing Dr. Weska as well. The doctor knew about the secret dealings and was planning to flee from Kanai Ward by himself, after all. Could it be that Anonymous took advantage of Chief Yako by instigating him to commit murder?
Yes. It's unlikely the Chief just happened to kill Dr. Weska right as he was planning to flee.
If that's true, Anonymous isn't just involved in the case. They could be the mastermind, the Grey Eminence.
Gray's my 13th favorite color.
Why are you telling me that now?
Because we're surrounded by gray. Yeah, the Anonymous could have told Yako that the doctor was gonna leave Kanai World. Or Kanai Ward, not World.
All these crimes were committed by Yako on his own. Now, get out of here.
What was that voice?
Someone's trying to stop us from solving this mystery. Now we know. The mastermind is somewhere within this labyrinth.
Get out. 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 Get out.
How many times can you say get out? Or how many ways you can say it?
Creepy.
We can't let this stop us. There's one more truth still hidden here. We have to find it. We need to know why the Chief committed this crime.
Right. We'll figure this out.
I know we're in the negative zone now.
Get out. The case. Solved.
Is it? Is it really?
That claim doesn't hold up. No, it still isn't solved yet. I will discover who the mastermind is. I will solve every mystery. I will not turn away from the truth.
Here's the thought I just had. So earlier Vivia said that due to his spectral projection he's been spying on us, including the Chief, and that he knew the Chief was planning on something, implying that Chief was planning on a murder. But apparently, I guess the impetus, impetus, I don't know, I have trouble saying that word for some reason. The trigger to Chief killing the doctor was, I'm guessing, the Anonymous, you know, whatever, he sent information about the doctor leaving Kanai Ward to the Chief and set the whole thing in motion. But apparently, I guess the Chief was already planning on killing the doctor? Alright, death threat. According to Vivia's investigation, there's never been a case where Fink the Slaughter Artist issued a death threat. Perhaps the secret case of special floor plan in the lab. It was supposed to be a top secret file, but it was found hidden beyond a house plant. Fink the Slaughter Artist knife. A knife with the letter F inscribed on it. This appears to be a murder weapon used on Dr. Weska. Same knife was found next to Chief Yako. Yeah, no, I think the knives were arranged by the chief to make it look like it was Fink that was the one that killed the doctor. But the lab mat was obviously given to the hitman, so he would, or maybe to the chief, to know his way around the lab. It was probably the hitman who had the map, so he would know where he would know how to turn off the electricity and the power.
So what about this Anonymous? Even if they did, you'll never find out who they are. There is nothing connecting Yako to Anonymous.
Slash through this mystery. Chief Yako tried to hide this floor plan along with that photo of himself. It was strange for him to have this in the first place. This is the link between Anonymous and the Chief.
Kill you. In the name of justice. Kill you.
Photo of young man and woman, storage key, storage room contains confidential documents, so the door is locked. Peacekeeper Dr. Yomi holds the key to the storage room. Security log, yeah, no, I don't think that'll be relevant here.
Anonymous doesn't exist! Yako wanted everything! Some map. It doesn't prove a damn thing! It has nothing to do with the doctor's murder!
Oh, no, that must not have been right. Oh, wait, yeah, no, darn. There's no evidence that it says if the map is directly connected to the doctor's murder, so I don't think there's any way to refute that statement. Storage is where the maps were kept, right? You need the key to get inside, but only certain people had access to the key, so not just anyone could have gotten hold of the map. Yeah, good.
Anonymous doesn't exist! Yako plotted everything! Who cares about some map? It doesn't prove a damn thing! It has nothing to do with the doctor's murder!
Yes. Anyone can find it.
Not just anyone. Oh, a little more details are getting revealed of him.
But that room was locked. No one could enter it. It was completely sealed off. Only the director of the Peacekeepers had access. So, the only person who could have gotten that floor plan was Peacekeeper Director Yomi.
The anonymous person who gave Chief Yako the floor plan and pushed him to commit murder was... you! The director of the Peacekeepers! Yomi Hellsmile!
No, my pixelation! Without him, I'm exposed to the world.
You were the mastermind. You were pulling the strings from behind the scenes. You instigated the Chief to commit murder!
I never thought someone as empty as me could feel so much emotion. This is the first time in my life I felt this angry.
How did you do it? What did you do to drive the Chief to murder? Answer me!
Did he have the woman? Did he hold the woman hostage?
I'm not telling you anything, idiot.
Huh?
So what if you figured it out? Who cares? It's too late now.
Oops.
You pathetic
Sorry.
ingrates.
But that actually, I did want to pause it there, but only after he finished his sentence. Maybe that's why the chief didn't want the detectives to, like stir up too much trouble or, you know, get too much attention from the peacekeepers.
Everyone died just as I planned. Now no one can stand in my way. No one can lay a hand on me. You should be grateful. I'm cleaning up this city.
What did you say?
Master, I hate to admit it, but Yomi's right. You can't do anything to him here.
Why not?
He's not the culprit.
He manipulated Fuzzhead from behind the scenes, but he wasn't the one who murdered the doctor. This mystery labyrinth is for the murder of Dr. Huesca. You can't punish Yomi.
Then what can we do? He has to pay for what he did!
We can't do anything! That's why I'm freaking out too!
Sorry. This would be like us confronting, like, Charles Manson at the end of the mystery labyrinth, like, haha, I had nothing to do with the murders. You can't kill me. Like, no, you had quite a bit to do.
Exposing the truth would be pointless? Then why have we been seeking it all this time?
The truth is meaningless. I'm in charge in Kanai Ward. I have to laugh. Who could have guessed things would go so well? Yako Furio was a pain in the ass. The only reason I kept him alive is for this moment. He didn't even realize I was manipulating him into killing the doctor for me. How stupid can you be?
Well, we could just take this information to Makoto and, well, hopefully he would do something. I don't know.
You pay for this.
Who knows what he would do.
Time's up. The mystery labyrinth is about to be destroyed.
If only we had found out what he was up to sooner, we might have been able to stop him. Still, I should be able to bring this memory back into the real world. I'll remember this confession. I'm not sure if it'll help, but I'll interrogate him once we return to the real world.
It doesn't matter. I'll cover it all up. You're all nothing but scum beneath my feet. I'm untouchable. And now, I'm gonna dispose of you like the trash you are!
He's got he's got his evil bad guy laugh down. I can give him that.
Hey, hurry up! Execute these scumbags immediately! Criminals have no rights!
You will pay for this!
What's with that look? Are you seriously going to defy me? Well, I don't care. You're all going to die now.
This is real bad, Master! He's serious!
Wait. Director Yomi Hellsmile. We know all about your secret dealings with Dr. Huesca.
Oh, snap.
What?
Literally.
Did you say something? Maybe I'll kill the loudest one of you first. If you have something to say, go ahead. I can't hear you. Come on, who wants to be the first to die?
Damn it!
Forget it. I guess I'll just kill both of you at the same time.
This guy isn't listening to a thing.
You might want to aim a little lower.
He was the real culprit? I'd both kill him!
It's all going exactly how he wants. Solving the case didn't help anything.
Goodbye. Hope you enjoy the worst nightmare of your life as you die.
The only one who will be having nightmares is you.
You! I thought you went back to the surface! What are you doing here?
The surface? What are we, underground? It's a weird thing to say.
What do you think of this?
They're photos of me at my last photo shoot. How do I look?
How did you get that?
Most of the secret deals you've been making over the years are listed here. Looks like someone's been cooking the books. You conspired with Dr. Weska and leaked Amaterasu's technology to other national enterprises. And with the money you obtained, you bribed the right people to control this city.
Lies! You made that all up! Hey! I don't care if he is the CEO. Arrest this masked freak! We can't let this outsider barge in here and take control of this city! Capture him, execute him, chop his head off, crush his skull!
Yeah, you don't look you don't look suspicious.
Why are you just standing there? If you're scared, then I'll offer a bounty. Whoever kills him gets 100 million shin.
With that much money, I could hire 20 Halara nightmares.
Won't you obey me? He's using false information to tear the Peacekeepers apart. You want that? You'll all be out of a job. Kanai Ward is better off without people like him. This city's fallen into ruin ever since he showed up. Now follow my orders. This city doesn't belong to him. It belongs to me, the Great Yomi!
I'm sorry, Director Yomi. This city doesn't belong to anyone.
Well, what?
You... Martina, you're alive?
Makoto stopped the execution order you issued. I am here today thanks to him.
Martina is right. Kanai Ward belongs to everyone who lives here. It doesn't belong to you!
Make Kanai work great again.
Probably best to stay quiet and watch for now.
Hey, seriously.
So, you're on that freak's side now? I won't stand for this. You're a member of the Peacekeepers! I won't allow such insubordination!
Director Yomi, there's something I'd like to say to you. You have the right to remain silent. You have the right to consult with a lawyer.
What?
And I was faking it this whole time.
Over, Yomi Hell Smile. Now, everyone, arrest the offending suspect. Please, do not be too rough. Even criminals have rights.
Damn it. Damn you!
Yay, I am glad Cop Mommy survived.
Mark my words, you masked bastard! Yomi Hell Smile will be back!
Oh my god, dude.
And when I am, I'll kill you! I'll rip you to pieces for taking everything from me!
Referring to yourself as a third person is very, very cringe.
I'll kill every last one of you!
As we discussed before, upon receiving his punishment, I hereby resign from my role in the Peacekeepers.
You don't have to.
I must. This is my way of taking responsibility as his accomplice. Well, Chief Executive Makoto, I hope you will see to the rest.
Sorry for causing so much trouble. That should settle things for now.
What's going on?
While the Peacekeepers had their hands full with the lab incident, I snuck into Yomi's room and looked around. And there, I found this file. It's all thanks to you.
Don't tell me. You meant to bring us here to be a decoy from the start?
It was all just a series of coincidences.
Mm-hmm. But what an idiot leaving incriminating evidence in his own room.
Looks like I wasn't able to die once again. Well, at least things worked out.
really dangerous. I thought you were done for, Master.
Mikoto should. Oh!
Oh. Are you okay, Vivian? I didn't know. I didn't mean to interrupt that. I'll manage. I might have died if he hadn't showed up. Well, that's what you would have wanted, right?
I'm sorry about what happened to Chief Yako. With Yomi gone, there's a change in the winds of Kanai Ward.
Already?
Even through the endless downpour, I will rebuild this city from the ground up. Because I love this city more than anyone else.
I see.
By the way, how did your investigation at the secret lab go? Did you find what you were looking for? You know, the so-called immortal monster, the homunculus.
No, I didn't find anything.
Maybe homunculi are just rumors. But let me know if you'd still like help in your search. If it's within my power, I'll permit you detectives to search anywhere in Kanai Ward.
Thanks.
Well, I need to get going. You should return to your friends. I'm sure they're worried about you.
Plus, you need to tell everyone what happened to Fuzzhead.
Oh, one more thing. I have a gift for you, my friend. To express my gratitude.
Yes, 1,000 times yes.
Kanai Ward will be reborn, thanks to you.
I haven't done anything.
No, that's not true. Please, accept the gift. We're friends, aren't we? Oh, but don't open it yet. It's a bit of a surprise.
Sure. Okay.
See you later.
If it's a severed thumb, I'm gonna be very upset.
Look, he is back!
Are you alright? We saw a bunch of peacekeepers heading that way.
Well, how did the investigation go?
The case is closed.
Closed? Really?
I see. I'm relieved to hear that. Now the Chief can rest without any regrets.
Rest? Wait. Do you mean the Chief? Wait, you're joking, right?
He passed away quite a while ago. I was hoping he would live until Yuma and the others returned, but there was nothing we could do.
A while ago? And that means he was dead before the Mystery Labyrinth. No, it can't be. Chief Yako, please, tell me you're only sleeping.
Maybe that's why I didn't say anything in the Mystery Labyrinth. Did he? I can't remember, honestly.
I will turn back time now, so please, open your eyes.
Better turn it back before he gets threatened by Yomi.
There's no need to keep pestering the Chief.
But...
I wish I could do something too. He's dead. As a detective, you should understand that. Don't sob like a baby. I want to cry too, but...
Don't you start. You'll get me going.
Was he already dead? Or was it due to the Mystery Labyrinth? We'll never know.
I think I'll head home now. My business here is done.
So cold-hearted. As usual. He's like an emotionless robot.
Vivia. We should head back too. With the Chief, of course.
Still haven't learned who that woman in the photo is, but that may come later. Back where it started.
Master, how long are you gonna let this get you down? I know you're shocked that Buzzhead was the culprit. But you and I solved it together, so shouldn't we be celebrating?
Solved it? Yes, we did learn the truth. But it didn't resolve anything. What's the point of solving something if it doesn't save anyone? In the end, we still don't know why the chief did it. How could you even consider it solved?
I understand why you're upset. Alright, I'll leave you alone for now. Yuma? I thought you'd be here.
It's Kurumi! Has she come to offer us words of comfort? Well, we're gonna need them. It's been a tough one, gang. Yeah, that's fortunately the chief. It sounds like he might have passed away even before they got into the mystery labyrinth. So, but had to be done. They had to go through it all and learn the truth and expose him for the culprit. But still, yeah, don't know what his motives were and how Yomi threatened him and, you know, set him on the path to murdering Dr. Huesca. I'm assuming it has something to do with the woman, but yeah, we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for this episode. Thanks for tuning in as we finished the Critical Lab Mystery Labyrinth. I might have to workshop that. Critical Lab. I mean, Lab Mystery, maybe. Might shorten it down, but that was a long one. That was essentially 4 parts. I mean, I did cut one of the episodes a little shorter than I wanted to, just because of real life stuff, but it was still a pretty elaborate plot there. We had to unravel. So, but we got there in the end, but now the way forward seems shrouded in even more a bigger mystery. Like where do the detectives go from here? Well, they'll have to figure that out together. So stay tuned, look for more of that, and thanks for tuning in as always, and hope to see y'all again. Till then, y'all take care.